Fire safety house. This was an old fire station that was converted to a fire safety house. In this house, just like your house is at home, it's got a living room, kitchen, and bedroom. But in this house, it has good and bad things about fire safety, as well as other safety products. First of all, we have a fan here. Notice the fan doesn't have a cover to it. So a child, a little infant, might be crawling around, possibly stick their finger in there and get damaged. So what we want to do is put a cover on it and keep it up high somewhere where the child can't get to it. Here we have a burnt outlet. This actually came from a fire from someone's house. Some kids had a dartboard up here, and the dartboard had a metal ring around it. And they were playing darts, and the dartboard fell, and it hit this electricity here and started that fire. That's why it's so important that we keep all metal objects away from the outlets and make sure our plugs are all the way in. Also with this cord here, it's all tangled up. It's important we use extension cords, we keep them nice and straight. Because what happens when they're wrapped up like this, electricity goes around and around in a circle real quick, and it's going to build up heat, and that heat's going to start a fire. So again, when we use extension cords, we want to keep them nice and straight. We also have two sets of candles up here. One's bad, because it can catch the wall on fire, or burn down and catch the mantle on fire. The other one's good, because it's got a cover to it. And both of them are good in a way, because they're both up high where a child can't get to them. We also have a jump rope down here. Jump rope's bad because a child walking along, or an adult, could trip and fall. That's why it's so important that we have the kids clean up the toys as soon as we can. Over here, we have the fireplace. What's bad about the fireplace is we have it open, so a spark could jump out and catch a newspaper on fire. So when we use the fireplace, it's important that we keep this closed, and we'll make sure we keep all paper products away from the fireplace. Up here, we have a smoke detector. Smoke detector is good because smoke detector gives you an early warning in cases of fire. But what we need to remember about smoke detector is it's important that we check the batteries on the smoke detector, because that's what makes it work.
Did I hear somebody say smoke detector?
Why yes, Buzz, you have the kids going through Safety Town and you're the king of safety. They recognized you up there right away.
Hey, no problem. What school are they from?
I told you they're from Safety Town.
Awesome, I went to Safety Town. Didn't you tell them about my cousin?
Not yet. That white detector over there is a carbon monoxide detector. Carbon monoxide is an odorless, colorless gas, which means you can't see it or smell it, so you need that detector in your house to tell if you have any.
Absolutely, that stuff's invisible. Don't forget to remind them to check my batteries every month. You usually forget.
No, I don't. I just remind them to check it.
I'm just kidding. But I have to go back to work now sniffing for smoke. Have a great day at the safety house, kids. Bye!
So that's why it's important. We need to check our smoke detector batteries at least once a month. In this seat, the newborn rides in this seat in the back of the car facing the back. And these two seats are car booster seats. I don't like putting age on them because what these seats do is that lap belt that goes across in the car is designed to hit you in your two hip bones there, the two hard bones. It's not designed to hit you up here in the stomach. So what those two seats do is they raise you up so the seatbelt hits you in the right spot. Then back here, we have the life vest. It's important anytime we go near water that we wear the life vest. And look, it's a nice bright orange color, so when the Coast Guard, someone does fall in, the Coast Guard comes over top looking for somebody in their helicopter, they'll notice that orange life vest. Over here, we have an infant gate. What's important about that is infants have a tendency to crawl around on the floor. If they find anything on the floor, they have a tendency to put in their mouth and they could choke. This way, mom or dad can keep them in a room that they're in so they can keep an eye on the infant. Up here, we have a bike helmet. The head has your brain in it. That's one of the most important part of your body. So it's important that anytime we ride our bike, rollerblade, skateboard, or scooter, that we wear a bike helmet. Us firemen, we wear a helmet before we go on fires. Football players wear theirs, baseball players wear theirs. So it's very important that we wear our helmets.